Hello, Eagles. We are back for the infamous or famous S.O.A.R drawing. So today I want to talk about acting responsibly. Big range of topics. Mr. Papa George, what do you think about, what does acting responsible make, what do you think about that?
For me,
What does it mean to you?
first thing that comes up is listening to adults and following rules. Understanding that, we have dress code for a reason, so I need to follow it, right? Understanding I need to be on time at school for a reason, so I need to follow that. Understanding that these rules are in place now because your whole life you're going to have rules that you're going to have to follow. So if you learn that those rules matter now, they'll make more sense later and be easier to follow later.
You know, as adults, we have rules. I can't drive 50 down Wheeler Boulevard. Can't do it. Can't do
Well,
that.
you could.
You could. Wouldn't get very far.
Not a great idea.
Nope. Acting responsibly, like remember your pee clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and actually
yeah.
wearing them.
Oh yeah. I really think that's the easiest thing a kid does all day.
Should be.
Is getting dressed for PE. The easiest thing you'll do all day is get dressed for PE, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
just
agree.
PE. I mean, come on, people.
Just PE.
Mr. Hall, what do you think? Acting responsibly.
Acting responsibly for me, Mr. Moore, is being where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there.
Like the Rams in the end zone in Super Bowl.
Ouch.
That's funny.
Mr. Moore, you know who else didn't win the Super Bowl? 30 other clubs in the National Football League, including the Seattle Seahawks.
Next year. What do you think, Miss Martinez?
And just understand that each class has its own set of responsibilities and rules, and to abide by those.
That's good. Like your expectations.
Yes.
Or might be different from a teacher's expectations, but they're still your
Yes.
expectations. You need to meet those. I like it. All right, you guys ready to draw some names?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Why are you
sixth
pounding
grade.
on the table?
Sixth grade, Mr. Hall.
Sixth grade?
Felt
Sixth
it.
grade. Give me a couple names. So go, Mr. Hall. Go ahead and read the name, or read the name and the teacher as well. Because remember,
There's
just
nothing
teachers,
on it.
teachers email me, and Miss Rivas will cover your duty.
Okay, this is Emma Solario in Mrs. Thames' class.
Yay. Good job,
Acting
Emma.
responsibly, following directions.
Emma Solario. That sounds like Emma Solario acting
Yes.
responsibly, following directions. Great example. Thank you, Mr. Hall.
Good job.
All right. Give me another one.
We're gonna mix them up. Mix them up.
Acting responsibly, Alyssa Hernandez, sixth grade. This is from Mrs. Cronin.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Ms. Cronin. Sorry, Ms. Cronin. Didn't mean to marry you off like that.
No comment. I know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alyssa Hernandez. There you go, Mr. Hall. Okay, let's go one more sixth grade. Oh, you guys, and come to room 24 to get your shirts. Room 24.
Oh, Matthew Vasquez. Mr. Moore, you gave him this for sixth
Woo!
grade
Good
for
job,
acting
Matthew.
responsibly.
Are you sure?
That's what it says.
That's not my handwriting.
That is not your handwriting.
That's not my handwriting. But you know what,
Matthew.
Matthew? I will see you in room 24, and hopefully I'll remember. So,
They didn't
come to
put-
room 24, Matthew.
They didn't put a period after the
I know.
Mr.
We'll figure it out.
You don't know abbreviations.
All right, Mr. Papa George.
Act responsibly. Know your punctuation.
Proper grammar.
Proper grammar. All right, we have. Oh, I don't like. No, I'm kidding. We have Topher. I can't.
Looks like Coronado.
Okay.
For
Coronado.
Coronado.
From Miss
Remember
Markarian
Good job,
Topher.
Topher.
for acting responsibility.
You know, Miss Rivas and I talked to Topher today. About what, half hour ago, Miss Rivas. It was a good talk. Topher, come to room 24 and get your shirt. Nice job, Topher. And that was Miss Markarian. Thank you, Miss Markarian. I'm sure he earned it.
Oh, I did not do this on purpose, just so everybody knows. But from me,
He did
Jeremy
that.
Lamone.
You did that on
You
purpose.
did. You totally just
I'm not.
looked in there and just, oh, okay.
I'm not covering your duty, Mr. Papa George. But Jeremy Limone, you can come to room 24.
And I think I wrote on the
get
back, why?
a
What do you
shirt.
do?
Picked up equipment left behind by
Good
classmates.
job.
Thank you, Mr. Papa George. I appreciate that. Clarifying what the kid gets the card for. Thank you, Mr. Papa George. For that, I will cover your duty.
Okay.
Context is everything.
My class is gonna hate you. All right, so we're doing the last one. This
Yep.
three.
Yeah.
Haley Fuentes from Miss Ford's class.
Haley, good job.
Haley Fuentes, Mrs. Ford. I've covered Miss Ford's duty so many times. Half the time she forgets or doesn't
Yeah.
hear, so, anyways. I'm bad.
So is it my turn?
Yeah, it's
All
your
right,
turn.
before I pick Mr. Moore, why are you wearing that hat and glasses? We're inside.
Oh, yeah. I used to teach PE. In a former life, I was a PE
Looks
teacher.
like a sombrero.
And it's, yeah, well, I am a white guy, and I don't like sun, so. This was my look for like 8 years. It's bringing back me to roots.
I don't remember
You
that.
don't see us wearing that hat.
No.
Pushing out bad memories.
All right, what do we got? 8th grade?
8th grade.
We'll go with 3.
All right. Joey Gomez.
Joey
Gomez.
Joey Gomez.
Joey
Miss
Gomez.
Funes.
Jago.
I don't know if she
You
did that
heard
on
of
purpose
J-Lo,
or
he's
by
Jago.
accident. Joey Gomez.
Joey Gomez was in Miss Rivas' kindergarten class. Miss Rivas, give Joey a shout out. Miss Rivas, turn that camera around, give him a shout out. Come on. Oh, she's shaking her
She's shaking her
head.
head no. do not
Joey,
do that.
come to room 24. Get a shirt.
All right.
She got one. Next.
Aw.
She got one last week. Ariana Quintana, she got one last week. We gotta spread the love. Spread the love. Good job.
All right. Kayla?
Yeah, that's legit.
All right. Kayla Quintana?
Quintana.
Kayla. Mr. Yarbrough.
Yarbrough.
Being respectful.
Oh, well, I'm sure you did a wonderful job with that, Kayla. Acting very respectful. Mr. Yarbrough just doesn't hand these out, but Mr. Yarbrough, Miss Martinez will cover your duty. Miss Martinez.
Okay, maybe.
Last one.
Elias Robles.
And Ms. A. Thank
Oh,
you,
Miss
Miss A.
A.
Well, I say on the back leg again.
Nope.
He was showing respect. I'm sure he was very polite. I'm sure he was sitting down at his number. I'm sure he was exactly where he's supposed to be. I'm sure it was yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Thank you, Elias. And come to room 24 and get your shirt. You guys have any parting words for our Eagles?
Have a great weekend. Wait, it's Tuesday.
It's
Never
Tuesday.
mind. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Mr. Papa George.
Nothing. Let's have a good week.
Yes, please. Dress out.
Yeah, easiest thing you do all day is just PE. So you guys remember, be kind and walk on the right, and I'll see you next week.
Horns up. Rams, baby.